So a few days ago, there was a model called OX Alpha, and this is a stealth model, and it's completely free with 1 million context window, multimodal, zero data retention, and their capacity is 100 trillion tokens per day. Most people don't know what this is. In today's video, I'll dive into exactly what's occurring. So this model has taken the world by storm because essentially this is something that is anonymous. Now, usually when new models come into testing, they usually come under a pseudonym or a different name or just a hidden thing or like a code word. And this one is taking all of the attention away from everything else simply because this model does several things simultaneously. It is multimodal, it has high context, and it also has incredible rate limits, basically near unlimited usage. Now, this is something that is, of course, available on OpenRouter. If you do want to test, I would say test it while it's still there. But the real question that most people are currently having is what on earth is this model? Most people genuinely have no idea what models this is, what it's going to be able to do, because if there is a model that has this many tokens as is effectively free, it will fundamentally change the AI race and show us that progress is continuing. Now, of course, OpenRouter described the model as a frontier model built for efficient coding, sustained agentic work, and real-world production use. And the two key things here is that 1 million token context window, text, image, and video input. And so these are things that are really, really important. So here's the thing, okay? Most people are going to say that this is Xi from the GLM 5.3 family. And I would argue that that is probably the most likely thing, okay? However, I will show you guys something towards the end of this video that may make you think otherwise. And I think that's something that's worthwhile sticking around for. So Pliny the Liberator, if you aren't familiar with his essentially, endeavors, he is someone that regularly, let's just say he jailbreaks LLMs. Now, when you jailbreak an LLM, you can figure out a lot of things that most people wouldn't see, such as the system prompt. And usually in the system prompt, you're able to see how they've instructed the model to behave. And in doing so, you're usually going to be able to see if the model is a secret stealth model or the model is some kind of different model from a different company. Now, here's the thing. His thing has basically said, his agent has basically said that this is a model from the GLM family, because that's the tokenizer it uses. And so most people are believing this in the sense that, Pliny's a very reputable source. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying we still don't know exactly what's what. What I want to get into is some of the results, because the results are so interesting and they need to be dived into a bit more, because as time has gone on, there's been so much information that's come out that it's just so confusing to understand exactly what's going on. So Ben Davis decided to run this through 10 tasks on the deep SWE, and he says that this basically had near 80%, which is 20 to 30% more than GPT 5.6 Sol, and like 15% more than Fable 5, which is pretty incredible. Now, other individuals are basically running around with this and saying that this is crazy. However, it may need to be rechecked, because when the results were rechecked, some people said that it doesn't, of course, perform at the same level. You can see on this benchmark, someone said lots of talk about OX Alpha on here. So I figure I should contribute some results I found. On a fairly tough private benchmark with zero chance of contamination, with minimal /low reasoning, it underperforms quite a lot, evening with a reasoning advantage. You can see here that it performs as well as around GPT 5.6 Sol instant. So when it comes to the results, I would say that you really can't trust anything, because unless you have this model available in the API and you're able to get a actual test in, you're really going to struggle to actually know how well the model performs. Now, you can see here also, Chubby says that OX Alpha has now been fully tested against the deep SWE by Davis. Overall, it's performing more or less on par with the deep SWE on other models, just like GPT 5.6 Sol Mid. But he does make a good point. If it really is GLM 3.5 Flash, that means that they're now performing at the level of 5.6 Sol Mid, and you could locally run that on a DGX Spark, which actually is a pretty good deal. So imagine 5.6 Sol Mid running locally, with the only cost being power consumption. I think that is, of course, very, very good. Now, I do have to say that one thing you'd have to understand is that whilst, yes, you can say that the models are the same on a few benchmarks, that isn't always the same when you're real world testing. Now, if we look at other independent benchmarks, we can see that once again, OX Alpha is basically performing just under GPT 5.6 Sol and just above the GPT 5.5. So I think it's clear to say that the model isn't as crazy crazy as some as you do think, but there are a few interesting quirks that I think you should be aware of. One of the things you should be aware of is, where is this compute simply coming from? Because one of the biggest questions is that this model is basically free at this point. There are 100 trillion tokens every single day being used, and that is basically free. Now, most people understand that there is a compute shortage. Most companies are really scrambling over themselves to get their hands on NVIDIA GPUs so that they can provide more inference, train more models. And currently, it seems like this lab just has unlimited compute, which currently no lab really does unless you're SpaceX AI. Now, what's interesting here is that they're saying, is this a new investment, a new US partner behind the scenes? That might just be as interesting as figuring out what the model actually is. And that is fairly true. If you do have effectively unlimited compute in this era, you can effectively, maybe not steamroll your competition, but move very quickly when it comes to the AI race. You can see here, it says, just thinking this through, this free OX Alpha model, how could this possibly make sense to give out this many tokens for free? Maybe there's been a continuous learning breakthrough, and the best way to pour more gas on the fire is to source as many coding related requests as possible. And continual learning is something we will talk about later on in the video, because there is a decent bit of discussion on that later on that I think is worth mentioning. Now, of course, you can see right here, other people are basically, the common consensus is that this is GLM 5.3 Flash. You can see here that says, for those that still didn't get the memo for some reason, OX Alpha is GLM 5.3 Flash, and a new checkpoint dropped internally on Monday, confirmed by yours truly. And I think one of the strongest signals for this being GLM 5.3 Flash is the fact that, according to prediction markets, there is a 90% chance that it is Z.AI. Now, prediction markets aren't always true, but they do have, I guess you could say, a strong bias towards the right answer, because the insiders have incentive to leak the info. And so essentially Polymarket usually reveals the truth more often than not. Now, of course, it can resolve to a different AI company, but, you know, across the board, it does really look like this does resolve to GLM 5.3 Flash. Now, once again, some people are thinking this is from Safe Superintelligence and an NVIDIA collab, because NVIDIA just put $5 billion into Safe Superintelligence, and this is their new model. But of course, this is the thing that they did before with GLM-5. So you can see right here, they said the Pony Alpha experiment was indeed a pivotal moment for us. It was a bold decision, and this is, you know, by Z.AI. It was a bold decision to release GLM-5 anonymously on OpenRouter, but the results have been incredibly validating. By stripping away our brand name, we allowed the model's intrinsic capabilities to speak for themselves, ensuring the feedback we received was pure and unbiased. So you can see right here that last time they did this, it became a sensation. OpenRouter began to notice its exceptional performance across many different tasks. Speculation was rampant, saying it was Claude 25. The eventual confirmation was indeed that our GLM-5 was a profound movement for us, effectively silencing the doubts about whether Chinese LLMs could compete at frontier level. Essentially, what they've done is I guess you could say a blind test or a placebo test or whatever you want with an LLM, and you're basically not having any bias about how you view the model in terms of its performance. So some people might be biased to say Anthropic's better or OpenAI is better, but just looking at the outputs, people did like what they have to offer. Now, the thing that's interesting is that at the same time, a company, well, not a company, but a few individuals apparently got access to continual learning models from a stealth company. Now, the only company I know working on continual learning is Safe Superintelligence by Ilya Sutskever, and they recently apparently had some breakthroughs that allegedly would be revealed in this month. So we only have a few days left. Now, apparently, I don't know if this is true. Like, I really don't know if this is true, because, of course, this is something where people are vague posting, which is kind of frustrating if you're trying to verify what's going on. But you can see right here that they are saying that there is a secret model with continual learning, infinite compute, and they're wondering how they did it. And some people are saying that it seems OX Alpha has already received a significant update, because OX Alpha is a continual learning model. So there's now a little bit of discourse essentially saying that this model might be a continual learning model. Now, I don't know if that is true. I highly doubt that that is true. But of course, it wouldn't surprise me if AI surprises me, because continual learning is something that these frontier labs are working on. So when it does come down to it, if OX Alpha is some continual learning model by a different AI lab, that would surprise me, because of course I do think at this point that it is GLM. But the continual learning thing would definitely be very surprising, because I don't think LLM models do really change. Now, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this is just a GLM model? Do you think this is continual learning by Ilya Sutskever? Or do you think this is just another AI release where they're trying to hype it up? I'd love to know your thoughts.